On tonight's episode, to talk about Hamnet.
And other pop culture news.
This week, we saw a couple more big movies on streaming. They came out recently. We saw movies about two women, I guess. Two real women. One is actually a documentary. The other one is a fiction version of the real story, which some people contest and complain. But maybe that was the intention of the director, to grab a story that might not be fully completely real, but to tell some emotional points of it. The first one, and the one I just mentioned, is Hamnet, and the story of, it's actually the woman, the wife, the mom story. The husband and the kid, Hamnet, they are very important parts of the story, but it's the main character is the mom. The actress Jessie Buckley was nominated and it won an Oscar. We're gonna talk about the Oscars down. The other one is a documentary about Melania Trump, the 20 days before the inauguration. We're gonna get to that. But starting with Hamnet. What do you want to say? Can you summarize Hamnet for us?
Yeah, so like you said, most of this movie is like conjecture, filling in gaps, because we know very little about William Shakespeare's personal life. But we do know that he was married, Anne Hathaway, or in this Agnes they call her, and he had 3 children, and one of them, a little boy named Hamnet, died of the bubonic plague. And after that, he wrote the play, probably one of his best, the tragedy Hamlet. And so the way the story, we know when they were married, we know when the kids were born, we know when the plays were written and produced. Beyond that, we know very, very little about their relationship or anything. So the creators of this film, it's based on a novel, I think.
Is it?
I think it was based on a book.
Okay.
Anyway, the people creating this story fill in all of these gaps, and I haven't read the book, but the film, I thought it was so beautiful. Jessie Buckley plays Hamnet's mom, Shakespeare's wife, Agnes, and we just see her, their love story. We see them get married. We see her raise her children, and then and then Hamnet dies, and it's horrific, and then they have to get through their grief somehow together, and we see how all of that and Shakespeare's relationship with his son and with his wife, and then dealing with his grief as a parent losing their child, how that all becomes the play Hamlet, and how he kind of immortalizes that experience in a way that has like transcended time. Like Hamlet is still so powerful and so moving over 400 years later. And this kind of fills in maybe why. Like we said, mostly conjecture, but I thought it was so beautifully done that I'll take it. That's how it happened. It was really lovely.
Yeah. The movie has some big highlights in the whole dealing with trauma on both sides that they do together, but at the same time separate, because she took it as a woman and he took it as a man, and he went back to work.
He lived in London. She and the kids never lived in London with him.
Yeah.
They stayed in Stratford, and
then he dived himself into work, and there's sort of a little twist that it's not really a twist, because it's on the name and we know a little bit about the movie and about history, but she starts like getting really pissed at him because he's doing like his plays, and he's doing a play called Hamlet, which is I guess
it's basically their kid's name.
Interchangeable, Hamlet and Hamnet, and they do have a note about that in the beginning of the movie. So she gets really frustrated, and she goes see the play, and then when they mention his name, she's like, don't say his name.
Yeah.
And then she sits there, she stands there and watch, and she realizes that it's more than meets the eye. It's not only he using his child tragedy to make a buck, to create a play. He's actually honoring him for time and eternity, because everybody knows Hamlet, at least to be or not to be or something. But like, there's some things there that he got from his son, and elevated and made it a universal story, and made an universal tragedy. He shared his tragedy, a mom's tragedy, with the world. It's so the movie has some big highlights. It has some problems. It's long, it's slow, but when it catches up, it's really good. She does a terrific job. There's this whole one of the things that I heard people contest is the whole witchcraft thing. That the mother has this whole relationship with the woods and on the other thing that I heard complaints was there was maybe a little maybe a lot manipulative of the audiences, but
I've heard that criticism. I don't get the manipulation at all. I didn't feel manipulated.
Yeah.
The witchcraft thing, the witchy herbs and stuff. You could take that out of the movie. I feel like you'd still have the same movie, the same emotional journey of this woman becoming a mother and putting her whole heart and soul into this and loving her children so much, and then watching her child die after doing everything she can to save them. Like that, the core, the meat of the film is still the same, and that's just a little fluff, some sprinkles on top.
Yeah,
doesn't really change.
But yeah,
anything.
taking away that thing with the witchcraft, and it goes along with timing, right? If you had taken that away, the movie would be shorter. It would be better. So, anyways, it's a bit too long. The kid does a terrific job. And he if you don't know the story throws you a curveball, because you think the daughter is dying, and then suddenly, the kid kind of. He's trying to save his sister, right? And he end up getting what she has, gets sick and dies. But
throughout this whole film, there's another mother. We get to see Shakespeare's mother quite a bit, played by Emma Watson, who is a phenomenal actress.
Emma Watson from Harry Potter?
Nope. Emily Watson.
Okay.
So there's Emily Watson, Emma Watson, and Emma Thompson, and they're all these British
Stone.
Actresses. Well, she's easy to keep. She's American.
Wow.
It's these three British actresses that their names are way too close together. Anyway.
Yeah.
So Emily Watson
and Emily Mortimer and Emma.
Get out.
Anyways, Emily's is Emily Blunt. Yeah, come on, British. You guys don't have names. You're reusing. But anyways, what were you saying about it?
Well, I think she's just very phenomenal, and she shows us a very different side of a different way of dealing with this grief. She's very she dresses like a Puritan, or like Americans would see as a Puritan. She's always wearing black and has the starched white bonnet, and she has lost many children as well, and she's dealt with that by becoming very icy and cold, and even though she's not, we see her show great love, but in a very different way. So she's there, kind of in the background, kind of mothering and helping, but in a very different way from the way Jessie Buckley approaches it. We see so much of Tudor life and Will's relationship with his dad. We do actually know a little bit more about Shakespeare's dad. Shakespeare's dad was quite the character. He may or may not have been a Catholic at a time when it was super illegal to be Catholic, and also was probably involved in a wool smuggling scheme.
Wow.
Organized crime, but in the most British way possible. Anyway, so there's lots of other layers of family life. I don't agree that it drags. I feel like that was kind of the point. A huge experience of motherhood is this way that the days are long, but the years are short.
How about even before motherhood?
But also that time, things weren't. We live in a very fast-paced world. This is just a slower time, and I don't. I wouldn't have taken anything out, because maybe it would change the nature of those original scenes where take like the witchy vibes out, but I think we still need those times of.
How long is the movie?
I don't remember. Let me check. I've got it on.
3 hours and 45 minutes.
Not even
it
close.
could last. It could last 1 hour and 45 minutes.
Yes, if it was that long, for
Hamnet,
sure.
Hamnet.
Yes, I know. It's 2 hours and 5 minutes.
2 hours. Yeah.
If I think it needed that time. It needed that time for us to like feel.
Minutes. Yeah.
I don't know. That time for us to immerse in the world, to like, to calm down, to feel what they're feeling.
Well,
I thought it was beautifully done.
The movie is available on. What is available?
That's a great question.
I can't remember.
Where did it go? Peacock.
On Peacock, yeah. Jessie Buckley won Best Actress for the movie. I think she's the first Irish actress to win in that category.
Good for her.
She like gave a very passionate, unorthodox concerning Hollywood's winning speech. She said, the Oscars was last Sunday. Last Sunday was Mother's Day in England. And she said she's the happiest because of her babies. And her babies is probably home dreaming of milk. And she wanted to have more and more babies on a very motherly, very, very great acceptance speech, which is like some people in Hollywood say, oh, babies. Anyways.
It was very striking to see her succeed because of her children and to succeed because she is the mother, and contrast that with a recent acceptance speech where the woman, I can't remember who it was, but she basically said, I'm here because I had an abortion. I said, like, I do not remember her name, but anyway, it was an actress, like very similar situation, but the reverse, like I succeeded because of a woman's right to choose, like
well, to the point that we forgot who that person is. But anyways, very good. We're gonna get back to the Oscars in a bit. But yeah, it was compared to the other winners, compared to the other nominated movies, was like this one was a little bit on the high end. Not like a big popular a movie to remember forever, but still better than one battle after another.
Oh, absolutely.
Or Sinners.
I mean, that's such a low bar, but I feel like this movie can hold its, like Hamnet holds its own as like a respectable like work of art and storytelling.
Yeah.
In any
and good for her. I always thought she was overrated on some other things I saw her. I said, it's a great talent coming. This one I actually liked what she did. She was on that movie with the Olivia Colman. She plays young Olivia Colman. Yeah, anyways, I forgot. But anyways, Hamnet.
Been a lot of movies.
Well, with her and Olivia Colman, there's only one.
Okay. Well, you can't remember the title, so
the thing she saw, the babysitter, the mom, I can't remember.
Okay.
But I thought on that one she was over, and this one she was good. And then she's not always winning, because apparently on The Bride, some people say The Bride is really bad, but we're gonna get back to that. So Hamnet is available on theaters. Not theaters, on Peacock.
Yes.
It might be on some theaters too, because it won an Oscar. It might come back.
Sure.
Yeah. The other movie we watched, available on Amazon Prime, is an MGM movie. Amazon owns MGM, so it's out on streaming recently. It's called Melania. It's a documentary.
Lost Daughter. Is that the one you're thinking of?
Lost Daughter?
The Olivia Colman.
Lost Daughter. Yes. That's the one. Yeah. And she plays a mom too, right? Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah. And she lost the daughter. But anyways, we talked about that. Check our episodes about Lost Daughter. Melania documentary, starring producing Melania Trump, the first lady, about the 20 days following. Leading up to
the second inauguration.
The second inauguration. Directed by Brett Ratner. They direct, among other things, Rush Hour.
Yeah.
Rush Hour 2. Rush Hour 3. And is hopefully working on a Rush Hour 4. He directs other things too. I think he directs one of the X-Men movies.
Yes.
But anyways, yeah.
Yeah, what a filmography. So this documentary is produced by Melania. So this isn't like a gotcha expose by any means. This is her telling her story on her terms.
Yeah.
Very much so. And like this woman, I guess like her husband, like she's got an image and very much like preserves and presents that image. But we see her go through this process again, and this is really like the tail end of the process of like there's this like huge dinner that she puts together, and so like all the planning for all of that and putting together her look, also flying back and forth, between like Mar-a-Lago and New York and DC, getting things organized for the family to move back into the residence in the White House. What else was going on? Like making sure that like Barron is okay, because he's in this just bizarre situation of like growing up in the most public eye and also being 6'9", so like he can't possibly disappear ever if he even wanted to. So like juggling all that, but then also her personal life and more like mourning the loss of her mother and all these things that are like sort of coming together. And so the documentary takes us through all of that. Yeah. Oh, and also her work as First Lady, these different causes that she has, especially providing for foster children.
Yes, is not only like almost like a personal account because she produces and she narrates. Mm-hmm. It gives us an insight like exclusive, like deep inside of all this, right? Because they are following the First Lady, they are following the president, they are inside the White House, they are inside the Blair House. Mm-hmm. They are behind the scenes of the inauguration at the arena, Capital One Arena. So we see things that we normally wouldn't see because, I guess nobody thought of doing it. But you see, like, there's a moment that we see at the White House on the broom. I don't think there's a special name. It might have a special name for it. Yeah. But we see, what was it? Was a painting? Was a
Monet.
A Monet. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, look, it's a Monet.
Yeah, so it's in the residence.
Yeah.
That's what they call like the part of the White House where like the family actually lives. And yeah, there's just a Monet that the Kennedy family had given to the White House in honor of John.
So you see several other things. You learn about like little curiosities and things of the process. So many balls, so many days. It's party, celebration, and she's heavily involved because she's like the hostess.
Yes.
Yeah. So
there's a great bit of like really great sequence where we see her like walk into a room, and you see the President Trump is there practicing his speech. They've got like podium and the teleprompters and his speechwriters there, and they walk in. And she's like, "Oh, I don't want to bother you." Like, no, come sit. So she goes and she sits, and he's giving this speech, and he says something, and she says, no, unifier. Like she changes the word, and he's like, okay, unifier, but don't tell anybody that was your idea. Yeah. It's on camera. And so then it cuts to the inauguration where he gives that, like he says that phrase the way that she said to say it, and she looks at the camera
and he looked back at her.
Yeah, he does. He just is like turned anyway.
Yeah. It's very interesting. Yeah, again, she's not only a pretty face, she was a model, but she has some background in architecture and has like some love and appreciation for the arts. So we learn about all that. So her mother seems to be some fashion.
A fashion designer,
And the movie combined high definition footage with some 8mm, 8 Super 8. I can't remember which one it was.
Yeah. Something like that.
Which is very interesting. You see all that happening in Super 8, and it's the grains, the texture. It makes it look so old. It could totally be like 60, 80 years ago, right? Which was a very interesting touch. And the movie, it's entertaining, is educative, and again, there's the whole work she does. She talks about the work she did at the White House in the first term, and some changes and renovations. And of course, they didn't talk about it because this was pre-inauguration, but there's a lot more coming. They created a ballroom. I wonder if she was involved at all. But there's like there's one moment that is like worth the ticket. It's when he's speaking, right? And the camera pans to Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, and she's like with like this really annoyed face.
Oh, that yeah.
And she looks at the watch. It was like, yes, just like yeah. It was like,
Was it?
it was hilarious.
It was very, especially now, like, you know, looking back over what, a year and a half later, a year later, looking back at all that and see like how like Joe Biden just looks so relieved and so delighted by everything that day, and Kamala.
She is, yeah.
So mad. Justifiably, like it has got to be rough being the person like just like having this massive loss just rubbed in your face, like even in the bed. Anyway,
yeah. When looking at the watch, like you have to be somewhere else. I mean, I bet you wish.
Right? You don't have a job anymore.
Anyways, Melania, documentary by Brett Ratner, produced by Melania Trump. It's available on Amazon Prime Video. You should check both movies. Worth your time. You should watch. Two women on March, the Women's March International Day
Women's
month, whatever.
History Month.
History cycle?
Yeah.
Oh.
The International Women's Day happens in March, but then the whole month is Women's History Month.
Okay, the whole month. So.
Versus the other 11 for men, I guess. I don't know. I don't really like it.
Anyways, okay. We also. You want to say something?
No.
Because it's your month. You can speak this month.
See, that's the problem. That's the problem. And same thing with Black History Month. We're going to talk about Black History this month, and then the rest of the time it doesn't matter. Like, it's this whole, like, separate but equal vibe. Like, that's not the way. Let's tell human stories all the time.
Yeah. But I think we passed that. I think both for women and for Black, we talk about it in the entire year, and in good ways. It's also in bad ways. But anyways, happy month, woman.
Yep.
Happy month, woman.
Thanks.
Anyways, we also saw we finished this great little show, and I say little because it's only
8 episodes.
8 episodes on Amazon Prime too, produced by MGM, produced and with several episodes directed by the great guy Ritchie. And this one is his take on young Sherlock.
Yeah.
And it was good. I liked it.
Yeah, I enjoyed it right up until the end.
Yeah.
This is fun. It is actually an adaptation of a novel, but obviously not written by Arthur Conan Doyle. This came well after, which I thought was interesting. But yeah, twists on twists, and the beginnings, the origins of these characters, not just Sherlock, but also his brother, Mycroft, and then, of course, his great rival, James Moriarty. We have this great father-son. The father played by Joseph Fiennes, and Sherlock played by a nephew, Hero Fiennes, something. Anyway, it was great. It was very Guy Ritchie. Lots of... like a period piece, but it's also like a very fun one, so we're not super stuck in like any kind of historicity, like just enough to make it fun and give it a fun flavor, but also like very fantastical elements. It was a blast all the way, like beginning to end. Yeah,
this is like very Sherlock before he was Sherlock, so this is a very interesting things that happen. You see they growing and they changing as characters. The cast is really good, and there's twists. And twists over twists.
Oh yes. And
it's a fun one. If you're fan of Sherlock, if you're fan of that kind of narrative, you should check that one. Definitely is on Amazon Prime. It was like hitting top of the charts because people are watching and liking it. And Guy Ritchie is like he's the what's the name of the horse? What they call the horse that wins?
A dark horse?
No. The horse that wins the Triple Crown, is that what you call it?
Oh,
Yeah. He has a great show on MGM.
That's right.
MGM Amazon, this young Sherlock. He has another show on Paramount Plus called Mobland. Also really good.
Indeed.
With
Pierce
Tom
Brosnan
Hardy
and Tom Hardy
and Helen Mirren.
Yeah.
Just to mention some. And he has another big show. What was the other? On Netflix. The Gentleman.
Yeah.
Yeah, following up the movie.
The movie.
So yeah, why is he going next?
I don't know, but I'm here for it.
He has a movie with Henry Cavill and oh gosh, who is the girl? Check that. Henry Cavill, Guy Ritchie is his latest movie. It's coming this summer. It's it's Guy Ritchie. So yeah, you're gonna see Henry Cavill, you're gonna see Highlander, see upcoming. Yeah, and it's
Squadron 42 in the gray, Broadsword.
In the gray, checking the gray. I think it's in the gray.
This definitely feels like it's in the gray.
Gonzalez?
Yeah, with Asa Gonzalez, Rosamund Pike, Jake Gyllenhaal.
Yeah.
Oh my.
So yeah, coming. What's the date?
Not soon enough.
This says there.
May 15th.
Okay, so
that
May.
is soon enough.
Yeah, pre-summer.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, good for him, good for us. He
Indeed.
makes good stuff. So
He sure does.
we also saw that. Anything else you saw that we want to talk about?
Don't think so.
We saw this charm of a person. Oh, is she? On her new music video.
Gosh.
Her name is.
Oh, guys, the world is ending. It's
Tilly Norwood.
Tilly Norwood.
Yeah. And I thought it was a music video a la, Sabrina Carpenter, Taylor Swift.
Sure.
Any of the young female artists that sing and dance on a sensual, non-sensual, creative way music video.
Yep, a fun, shiny song with fun, shiny graphics, art, choreography.
Mm-hmm. This is sort of like a manifesto.
This was profoundly disturbing. Like, on a deep, unsettled level, like, what kind of a world are we building for our children? Not a good one.
Granted, if they did that to make fun of the whole thing, if it's a parody, sure.
I'm down.
But did they?
I don't think so. Okay, so Tilly Norwood, if you've been living under a rock, Tilly Norwood is an AI actress. She's not a human being. She's a product of computers and the people who run the computers.
And men.
Yes. Yeah. Sure. But she's an AI actress. But like agencies are trying to sign her. Like it's bizarre. And so this music video, this song is all about how AI is the key. Like, that's the chorus.
Yeah.
AI is the key. It's not the end.
Not the enemy.
It's not the enemy. AI is the key. And it's all about, like, it's just, there's so much to unpack. When we see her eating, this is what really has me worried for the soul. Like, we see her, like, eating all this chocolate and getting chocolate over her face and eating this giant plate of cookies. But, of course, she's AI, so she stays super skinny. Yeah. Hollywood has long had and perpetuated this problem of, like unrealistic body images through, like, eating disorders and like, personal trainers, but also like healthy people, but also like the eating disorders and the plastic surgery and all that stuff.
GLP-1s.
Sure, GLP-1s when you don't actually really need them, and so now, like, we just get to take this to a whole other extent because all that trickles down to to society, and especially young girls and who basically hate themselves because they don't look like somebody who's been, like, surgically altered to look that way. Anyway, so it's this whole thing. So now we just get to, like, level that up by having, like, digital stuff. Or, like, even men. Like, you hear men like Channing Tatum or Hugh Jackman, Henry Cavill talk about what they have to do for those, like, shirtless superhero scenes and how they're, like, starved and dehydrated and, like, dangerously unhealthy just so they can have that nice chiseled ab. Now we just get to level that up even more.
Yeah.
And, like, it's so bad. It's so bad.
Yeah.
Anyway,
and that's not even
that's just one thing to be worried about.
Oh yeah, it's not even talking about the whole how is AI and you can create relationships with the sort of machines. Mm-hmm. And there's a show we were watching. It's called it's on Scrubs. One of the workers at the hospital has a relationship with AI. And this causing there's people that are lonely there, and there's people that are, like, bored, and they get into that kind of relationship that gets deep because you ask and the AI respond. You request something and the AI will provide. And it's like for some people it's the dream relationship, right? But it's a machine. It has biases, it has flaws, and anyways, it's just a weird moment in this anthem, this manifesto
It's
pro
so bad. I thought,
AI.
let AI do it. Look at all the amazing things AI can do.
Yeah.
Don't even worry. And it's totally humans doing this.
Yeah.
It's totally humans behind
It's
all
like
of it.
we are artists, and artists should rise. It's like, geez, yes.
Was it like, what, 2-3 years ago that SAG-AFTRA was striking to prevent this kind of thing?
Yeah, now the directors are fighting to work with her.
Fighting to work with her, and I'm like, this is what a great tool this is.
Yeah.
In the meantime, Utah is facing a major drought, and not just Utah, but like
Okay, what has to do with
AI uses a ridiculous amount of water. Like the resources that AI takes. So there's that problem. Then there's the whole like, I don't know, it just made me feel like reading for Fahrenheit 451, which granted, like, it's kind of a little bit different, but I feel like the end result is the same. This, like, post-literacy society where, like, people just stand in front of screens and let their brains rot. And they're not creating, they're not working for anything, they're not engaging in anything. It's all bad.
Yes. But yeah, Tilly Norwood, take whatever, I can't remember the name of the YouTube video is available on YouTube.
Yeah.
You can check. There's also a sketch episode completely AI, which make fun of some of these things we talk on how AI girl is a perfect girl. She does everything you ask, among other jokes. But we'll see. It's definitely a very interesting development in the industry and in life because, a lot of things that come from that they come out on fiction come to reality, right? Like our what they call in Star Trek.
Yeah, communicator.
Yeah, no, the other thing.
Pad.
No, they. Oh, let's analyze this.
Oh, tricorder.
Tricorders and. But anyways, we saw a couple more short things on YouTube that we need to talk about. Trailers for several properties coming, and the first one to come out was Dune Part 3 with Timothée Chalamet that didn't win an Oscar. We're gonna talk about that. Zendaya, Javier Bardem, Jason Momoa, Edward Pattinson, Anya Taylor-Joy, and so many others. Florence Pugh, and many other people.
Yeah, it's hard to critique this one because by the end of Dune Part 2, he'd like pretty significantly veered away from the books, and so there's definitely some things in the trailer that are recognizable from Dune Messiah, but what he's gonna do with it, I don't really know.
Yeah, it's visually stunning. He keeps doing that. And even though there's a poster that came out that has a Chalamet that's even like older and hardened by war, this one, it doesn't seem like he got to the point where the poster is. But we'll see. He's there. There's the conflict with his wife, which ironically the trailer it starts with the nice and lovely having a baby, but the trailer ends with they like ready to go at each other's necks, and there's war. So Rebecca Ferguson is on that.
Yes.
And there's war. It's like my father would do like this. Like no, he never started a war.
Yeah. It's like how did my daddy do it?
Yeah. So we'll see. But again, maybe it's a good thing that the second one was disappointing because now he's gonna like slap you in the face. It's like which I mean not necessary. It's not necessary because other creators did that. Like on Empire Strikes Back, it was a sad story. It was the tragedy. It was a lost. So victory, lost, and victory. On the case of Dune, it was like great achievement. Like he screwed up, and maybe he's gonna do better. But I don't know. Things he did on the second one, I don't know if there's a way back from it. Unless he's most likely gonna keep departing from the original or source material.
That's what it seems like. Because also like the narrative, it just gets. I haven't made it through Children of Dune. Like I read Dune Messiah. I was like, what the heck? And like, how is Villeneuve gonna make a movie that people actually want to see out of this? Because it gets weirder, it gets darker, it gets sadder.
But there's an audience for that.
There is, but an audience to pay for that kind of a movie Like a blockbuster cast, massive special effects.
Well,
that's what I mean. Like,
there's horror movies that are very successful, like the Conjuring franchise. They are like weird and dark and.
But do they cost that much money to make? Like,
costs,
and like weird and dark. This is a really bizarre. Like, we're getting a little bit into like incest and clones and not like Attack of the Clones, but like it's just like is it a clone or is it necromancy? It's so weird, you guys. Like, it's so weird. And it just gets darker and darker. And then Children of Dune is like, we're just killing the babies, I guess? I don't know. It gets so weird.
Oh, killing the baby, Hollywood will love it.
So, but Hollywood doesn't need to love it. Like, because these are big budget films, I assume.
True.
Right? Like, you don't get that cast and that number of...
But,
so if he wants to keep paying for this, I think he's going to have to depart significantly. Because, like, Star Wars, you had a narrative that you're like, yes, I want to see it. I care about these people. I care about their tragedies.
Yeah.
Paul Atreides leads a massive, horrific holy war that, to be specific, they call it a jihad.
Okay.
Across the galaxy.
Call it a jihad?
They kill billions and bajillions of people. Why? And he's just like, well, I can't help it.
So I guess
this is what people do in my name because I'm the Lisan al-Gaib.
Okay.
And fate has trapped me in this. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
All I'm saying, I think in order to make a movie that people are going to pay to see.
They use the word jihad?
Yes.
They're not going to deny the movie.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. In order to make a movie that people actually want to see,
but that's
he's going to have to depart significantly.
When I say Hollywood likes it, and sometimes they don't care, there's a very, very close case that we're going to talk a little bit more when we talk about the Oscars. The movie that won the Oscars, one battle after another, lost $100 million. So sometimes
I guess
they don't care about the money. But anyways, but there's that. There's Dune. We'll see what happens. We're going to see. If anything is one of those movies, you go to watch a movie without like really great expectation because it's like, yeah, this is going to be, it might surprise you. It might make you hate more. We'll see.
We will see. Okay, lighter stuff. Hoppers had a great second weekend.
Wait.
Oh, do you not want to do box office?
No, before box office, we saw a couple more trailers.
Oh, right, trailers.
Yeah, we saw Spider-Man, Brand New Day. There's Spider-Man. There's the Punisher, ninjas. So it looks like it's gonna be street level superhero fighting criminals, as happens in the comic books a lot. And there's some superpower enemies there, but it doesn't seem like it's a cosmical crisis to save the Earth. It is a lead up to Avengers Doomsday, but I don't see that. It's like the Punishers being there, right? It shows that it's like very, very down the street, and there's a lot of lost love. It's like Peter's like
Aunt May is dead. MJ's dating somebody else.
Yeah, Peter's like, what's his bucket? Tom Welland's Clark in Smallville. He was like, I love Lana. Lana, you want to go to the dance? And Lana, no, I'm going with the tall, pretty blonde. So that's that, which is something that right out the gate was like, oh, come on. I thought we moved on from that. Give him some black cat. Give him some red hair. But anyways.
Yeah.
Anything about Spider-Man?
No, I feel like a lot of fans are very excited about like the implications, like what comics are being adapted here.
Yeah.
But
the trailer beat the record to most viewed trailer in 12 hours. 24 hours is the record, but it beat the previous trailer. Was the trailer for GTA 6 that never came out yet. It beat it in 12 hours. Yeah. The other thing we saw was Life, Larry in the Pursuit of Unhappiness is a short clip of new Larry David show.
This very much seems like Curb Your Enthusiasm meets History of the World, and I'm here for it.
Yep.
That's all I got.
Yeah, it looks funny. It's
Yeah.
like,
I know.
Anyways, coming soon to HBO Max.
Larry does something mildly stupid, and everybody hates him for it. Classic.
Okay,
now can I talk about the box office?
let's go box office.
Yeah,
and
we got a
news.
lot. We got a lot to go.
Yeah.
Okay, so Hoppers had a good second weekend with $28 million. Reminders of Him opened with $19 million. And One Piece Season 2 debuted in Netflix's most watched TV list with 16.8 million views.
Yeah.
And War Machine is still doing really well. They're still at the top of Netflix's streaming charts.
Yeah, War Machine and One Piece. We're gonna watch this week and talk about next week.
Yeah. Okay, what else happened at the Oscars?
The Oscars, the last Oscars on ABC.
That's right.
And it kind of failed. The ratings went down 9%. 9% or 9 million?
9%.
Yeah, which is probably more than 9 million. So, yeah. The winners were no surprises.
Yeah, it was the same everywhere. We already talked about Jessie Buckley.
Yeah.
Marty Supreme did not win.
Yeah, they made jokes about it and how the security was tight because someone was threatening the ballet and the opera.
Oh.
And he was the favorite. And then he said that, and people, I don't know if the votes are already in.
I think the votes are already in.
I don't know, but he for people that watched all the movies, they said he does a terrific job, and the movie it's quite good. It's divisive. It's like there's like people saying this is really good. This is like anyways, we didn't see yet. We're not gonna talk about it. But yeah, not a lot of surprises. There was a surprise. There was a tie. It's not very often that
That's right.
the ties happen. I think it was short documentary.
That's a short film.
Diane Warren, nominated 17 times for an Oscar, still didn't win this time. She lost to K-pop Demon Hunters.
But it's an honor just to be nominated.
To be sure. She lost to K-pop Demon Hunters. That won the best song, and when the best song, when the winners were there to receive the Oscars, they cut the one of the creators, which like caused the fans to say rice. What else?
Happy fans, happy Han Moon is all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Barbara?
There was a in memoriam fail.
Oh yeah. They left out like big names.
Yeah. James Van Der Beek, who just came out with a movie. Some people say, "Oh, he's Stevie." No, he just came out with a movie right before he died. Actually, the movie is still coming out. There was the guy with MS from Grey's Anatomy. Can't remember his name.
Oh shoot.
Yeah.
I don't remember either.
But we might have forgot his name. We didn't forget him. The Academy forgot his name and forgot him.
Yeah.
And there was like one like kind of selfish on the whole thing. Hollywood like diva selfish. So they had a part of the in memoriam. They had like a big honor to Rob Bryan and his wife. That passed away, and they had one for Robert Redford as well, and one for Diane Keaton.
That's right.
But on the one for Robert Redford, Barbara Streisand sang a song, right? And then Jane Fonda was like, "It should be me. I've been in more movies with him than her." I was like, "Wow."
Yeah, but Barbara Streisand, like,
yeah,
her voice is like butter.
Yeah, but it shows like the self-centered heads of the divas of Hollywood. But anyways, so yeah, that was the Oscars. Next time on YouTube, right? This whole AI technology.
Yeah.
No more broadcast TV. You're going to YouTube, so the rate is probably gonna be less, but we'll see.
I don't know. That seems.
Anything else about the Oscars you wanna like? I love that F1 won because it was a very good.
Oh yeah.
Technical and one for best sound. Avatar went for best visual effects. But again, it's like it's almost a video game. Anything like the.
No, there weren't any big surprises. DiCaprio is now tied the record for most lead roles in Best Picture Oscar winners.
Yeah, he's tied with Lee Marvin.
Really specific, and Clark Gable.
Yeah, no.
No, Clark Gable and Dustin Hoffman. Yeah.
Yeah. Now Lee Marvin was the other actor that ever won for playing twins as Michael B. Jordan.
Yes.
Son of Michael A. Jordan.
Yes.
Father of he begot Michael C. Jordan, maybe.
May we be so blessed. Because that needs to continue. All right.
He has a daughter, right?
Does he?
The girl
Michaela C. Jordan. It's right there.
I don't know her name. But that girl on Creed, the latest Creed, there's a girl that plays box.
Oh yeah.
I think that's his daughter.
Okay.
Don't quote me on that.
Cool.
But anyways,
All right.
moving on. I think that's enough for Oscars, right? Yeah.
Oh yeah, there were no big surprises or
Yeah.
anything.
Some news.
All right, we're gonna rattle through this kind of quick. Nexstar closed a $6.2 billion merger with Tegna.
Yeah, it's two companies that own stations, local stations, and they're like consolidating. They create a monopoly. Some states are suing, but it looks like it's gonna happen anyway.
Yeah, the FCC approved it. Zaslav is getting, you're going to sit down for this, $887 million payout.
Yeah.
So just
The CEO of Warner Brothers
know what I think about
Discovery that bought it. It didn't improve much, but he's like really happy because Sinners won a bunch of Oscars, and
he's walking away with nearly $1 billion.
Yeah. After the merger with Paramount. Also after the merger with Paramount, David Ellison, another David, huh? David Ellison, the owner of Skydance Paramount, he said even though like there's things that are gonna merge like HBO Max and Paramount Plus, he said he's gonna try to keep the companies separate to keep jobs safe. And don't buy it. We'll see.
Yeah, well, because in the midst of all this, he's very quietly bought out Tyler Perry's stake in BET Plus. So that streamer is now also going to be joining Paramount Plus.
Yeah, Black
Entertainment Television. Mm-hmm.
So there's all their content, all their catalog will join Paramount Plus.
Yeah, so there's a lot going on there. And he says he wants to build a stronger Hollywood. I firmly believe that uniting Paramount and Warner Brothers Discovery presents a unique opportunity to build a true champion for the creative community.
Yeah.
We'll see. In the meantime, WME had to lay off 30 staffers.
So CBS News, today is the day that they're going to lay a lot of people off.
Mm-hmm. And Axios had to lay off 11 of their staffers. That's a news agency. Kevin Spacey settled 3 assault accusers outside of court.
Which both might give you a hint that, why he suddenly if he didn't.
Yeah.
So maybe he did. But also, if he did and he's selling to move away from that, there's a danger that tomorrow 3 or 4 more will come accuse him trying to get easy money.
Yeah, no matter what, it's a bad situation. Okay, what's this rumor about a Marvel Star Wars crossover?
Well, it was a rumor that it was out there for a second. It was crushed. It was dismissed because it was like, what the heck, guys? No. So yeah.
So that died, but Star Wars is maybe getting new prequels, like Rogue One, Andor style prequels.
Yeah. After the success of Andor, they want to make more, which. I mean, there's a lot of cool stories they can tell about the Imperial, the Republic Civil War, Galactic Civil War.
Yeah.
And yeah, if they have good talent, maybe they can hire Tilly Norwood to be.
Shut your dirty mouth. No. Okay, let's look at some cancellations. Hulu is not moving forward with the Buffy reboot.
Yeah,
they had everybody on board.
Everybody was excited. Chloe Zhao that was nominated for Best Picture, Best Director at the Oscars, and yeah.
But yeah, Sarah Michelle Gellar says she's really sad, but it's over, which is a bummer.
Also about Michelle Gellar, who was Daphne on Scooby-Doo.
That's right.
They just announced the rest of the cast for Scooby-Doo. A Netflix show, and they have faces and they have names.
They do, and you're jumping ahead of my carefully crafted script here. No, it's okay. It's just a loosely organized thing. Let me find it.
But also,
where'd it go?
Okay, so yeah,
it's happening. Oh, here we go. Maxwell Jenkins, Abby Ryder Fortson, and Tanner Hagen.
Yeah, that's Freddie, Velma. And Shaggy.
Yep.
And a dog, I believe, will be a dog or CGI.
Presumably, yes. We shall see. Some more cancellations. NBC Universal has canceled Access Hollywood. It's the end of an era.
I thought there was a big one, yeah.
Yeah. This is another big one. Taylor Frankie Paul's season of The Bachelorette has been canceled, and The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives has stopped production in the midst of this like whole domestic violence allegation.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's allegation is a technical legal term for things that are not concluded in the court yet, but there's video.
Yeah, and the video is really disturbing.
Yeah.
Like, she went out. So to be clear, she is the one. So Taylor Frankie Paul, star of Secret Lives, comes on to do The Bachelorette, and then all this stuff came out about some domestic violence, really serious incidents of domestic violence perpetrated by her.
Yeah.
And apparently, well, anyway, so
Yeah. So the
pumping the brakes
The
there.
interesting thing about that is the season apparently was already shot,
Yeah.
and yeah, they shelf it because we'll see. Maybe they will change in the next couple of weeks, but for now, no.
Yeah, it's not good. Bob Iger is stepping down.
Yeah, he did step down last Wednesday. Was his last day. He passed the baton of his realm of wokeness and mediocre productions to Josh D'Amato, the new CEO of the co-CEO. They're gonna have two. No. They only have one. I'm thinking of Lucasfilm.
Oh, that's right.
The new CEO. He comes from Parks Entertainment or whatever they call.
That's right.
And he said he wants to make one big company, one big thing, and we'll see how that goes.
Okay. Well, they've set Lilo and Stitch and Incredible sequels for summer 2028. So maybe more of the same. We'll see. Okay, Paradise got renewed for a third season.
Yeah.
At
I hope we'll
Hulu.
get the last because the show is good, is developing. But I want to see an end. I don't want to, we'll see.
Yeah. I've liked the second season much better than the first. I'm glad they went outside, so we'll see what goes on there. White Lotus has their season 4 cast.
Wow, some big names.
Yeah, Max Greenfield, Kumail Nanjiani, and Chloe Bennett.
Yeah.
That's 2 very funny men. I really hope that they're going to be
Who's the other man?
Max Greenfield and Kumail Nanjiani.
Kumail Nanjiani, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These are funny guys, and I hope that they're doing this, that the show's going to be funny, and that they're not going to be like serious dramatic roles.
Well, but it's White
crossed.
Lotus, right? Even if they're dramatic, they're funny because it's like fun, tragic comic.
I guess. Well, I hope it's
some-
comical tragedy and not
Yeah.
tragical comedy.
Yeah.
We shall see.
Well,
Steven,
people die, so.
yeah, I said tragedy, but I want it to be funny. I would like it to be funny. These men in particular are very good when they're funny. Spielberg is working on a Western.
It's too many. It's too funny guys too much. So, one of them will die. Let's see. Spielberg is working on this new Western. That says it's a kick-ass Western. What did it say?
He
What's that?
says it kicks ass.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, Spielberg, what he does that doesn't, right? We'll see.
There will be no stereotypes, he says.
Okay.
So we'll see what that means. Bloodshot is getting a remake.
Bloodshot?
Yeah. Bloodshot remake, Michaela Coed.
I said Bloodshot.
You
Sorry.
did.
It's Bloodsport.
Oh.
My
Okay.
my AI fell there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's Bloodsport.
Silly.
Yeah, the classic of Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Okay.
We'll see what comes.
Cool. The Traitors civilian season has over 60,000 applicants, and they still want more.
Yep.
So, normies, this is your day. Go apply. Kirsten Dunst, forgive me, is going to be playing Alex in a Minecraft movie sequel.
As rumored before. So.
This is like such a normal, generic role for her. She's been doing like the more, like she and her husband are more like
Yeah.
the artsy
Yeah.
films. Okay, cool.
But it was something. Oh, what was it? She was like commenting a while ago. It's like, yeah, I mean, I need money. I like money. It's like it was like Minecraft, like $1 billion.
It's true. This
Lots
is
of
not
us
her
have
first
been-
foray into gaming
Yeah. What was it on?
movies. Jumanji,
That's right.
with the good one with
Yeah.
Robin Williams,
Yeah.
David Alan Grier, and other people. Gosh, what a good movie
David
that
Alan
was.
Grier's on that. What he does?
He's a cop
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
who's
yeah.
trying so hard to figure out what's going on, and it just gets worse and worse and worse.
Yeah.
Okay, it's time for our weekly segment of being profoundly disappointed in James Gunn.
DC disasters.
Yeah.
Millie Alcock talking about the new Supergirl. She said that the movie teach girls how to be bad. Okay, sounds like a delightful movie to take your daughters to.
Yeah.
Also, Supergirl is showing screenings that says that the movie has 1 hour and 45 minutes and it's a mess.
Which is a bummer. If you can't keep it together for that, like that's a very reasonable runtime for a film.
Yeah.
Anyway. And this juicy quote from Grant Morrison about the Lanterns show.
Legendary comic book artist.
Yeah.
And yeah, what he said.
Quote, the show might even be good, but how much better could this stuff be if studios were willing to hire the right people for the job instead of phoning their embarrassed friends to water the source material down? End quote.
Embarrassed friends of owning the source material. That's, Hollywood story. But hey, I guess it's too close to home when it touches things you love, right? But
Yeah. Okay, let's move on to some happier news. Project Hail Mary. So this is a new film coming out, an adaptation of a massive science fiction novel, starring...
What?
My brain just turned off. Anyway, Ryan Gosling. Project Hail Mary.
Hail Mary.
But apparently in this whole science fiction film, there's not a single green screen shot. They built all of the sets, the whole shit.
Wow. From the trailers, it looked good.
Yeah. So there's hope for humanity yet.
Talking about ships, starships, or ships, or spaceships, or rockets.
Yeah.
The Challenger is getting a movie or series called The Challenger. And Kristen Stewart was announced as Sally Ride. She will be part of the investigation of the tragedy.
Yep, and I'm guessing it's going to get into like her personal life and her personal journey too, just based on casting and stuff like that.
Yeah, okay.
We shall see.
I mean, but it's about the Challenger, right? There's a lot going on.
Well,
there.
the tag here says the series will chronicle the female astronaut's journey to break the glass ceiling, as well as her work to investigate the disaster.
Oh, so it's about her. Okay, what?
Yeah, so I feel like that's the moment in time, but
So
there's
it's a
no way you
pun.
cast Kristen Stewart as this.
Sure.
Yes.
The
and
Challenger.
ignore,
She is the Challenger.
right? Because Sally Ride, exactly, and Sally Ride is the first American woman in space. So
Okay.
yeah, they're definitely going to get into that too. Lord of the Flies is getting a series from the co-creator of Adolescence, so that'll be a blast.
Where is that? Amazon?
Netflix. Jim Carrey is coming out of retirement for Sonic 4.
Which is sort of a joke because he came back for 3 and he came back for 2 and for 4. It's like, you're not retired, dude. You don't know what retirement is. Go talk to your agent. He will tell. If you have an agent, you're not retired. Yeah.
It's true. Bradley Cooper is being considered to write and direct an Ocean's 11 prequel with Margot Robbie.
Yeah, it's like the girls one. They already have one with Julia Roberts. No, not Julia Roberts.
It was Ocean's 8. Kate Blanchett.
Yeah, Kate Blanchett. And all the girls.
7 other women.
Yes.
Was Leslie Jones in that one?
Who?
Did I just make that up?
Who's
nope,
Jones?
never mind.
Yeah.
Nothing. Yeah, moving on. Okay, and a couple little oddities to wrap things up this week. Scientists have taught a petri dish of human brain cells how to play Doom. So.
The original Doom.
Yeah. So petri dish made up of 200,000 human brain cells. They taught it to play what?
So if you sucked at playing Doom, some cells made in the laboratory were able to play better than you.
What does that even mean? I don't know. And Taco Bell has announced under-eye patches that are Baja Blast and caffeine infused.
Yeah, I was like, what the heck? It's like, huh? it's like caffeine patches, like the cigarette patches.
So no. So under-eye patches are to get rid of puffiness and dark circles, and they do make them with caffeine because it supposedly gets rid of that stuff.
But now it has flavor.
But now you can get them Baja Blast.
The smell, I guess.
So you could Baja Blast your face. And the color, maybe.
Yes, okay.
Delightful.
Yeah, okay. Baja Blast,
yeah.
The gift that keeps giving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, Taco Bell.
Anything else?
No, it's everything. Oh, yes. Chuck Norris passed away.
Oh, that's sad. Yes.
Yeah. So the absolute legend and icon.
Yeah.
So yeah, that happened. He died he was with his family. He was very peaceful at the age of 86. They're keeping everything pretty private, but that's what they said.
May he rest in peace. Our sentiments to the family, to fans. We are big fans, and he's gonna be missed. He was strong, but he was old, and he had a neurological disease. So you would see him, and it was like, wow, he's still like almost the same as like decades ago, but his brain was starting to fail. He came to a Comic-Con in the city, FanX, not long ago, and the wife would talk a lot for him because he was having a hard time. But yeah, it's a great loss. Time to go see some good old Chuck movies, and
Or Walker, Texas Ranger.
yes.
Yeah.
Anyways, But that's it for this week. We come back next week for more pop culture news and entertainment. May the force be with you.
Live long and prosper.
Bye.
Bye.